Hey, good afternoon everyone, and greetings from Ocean City, Maryland, a wonderful beach town here on the East Coast. In this video here, we're going to show you everything there is to do in Ocean City, Maryland. From the amusement parks to the arcades to the beach, the water park, Frontier Village, food, drinks, and more. I go by the legend. That's my wonderful girlfriend, Molly. And these are the things to do here in Ocean City, Maryland. We are now at Trimpers Rides, which has an indoor and outdoor section. The indoor section I really like because it's got a very classic feel. Like all these rides seem like antiques. Like look at the ferry whip. It's so incredibly old-timey. You've got a gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous carousel. I love the trash cans. You got more modern stuff like bumper cars as well. But man, look at the carousel. I believe it has been here for absolutely forever. Then you got a couple of kids rides indoors as well. Let's go ahead and look outdoors now and see what kind of rides they have out there. After I take a look at this small Ferris wheel, because this is outstanding. I love how it's built into the building. Yes. We're now in the outside area of Trimpers, which is home to some carnival type rides. Also home to the largest roller coaster here in Ocean City, Maryland, the Tidal Wave, which is a big old boomerang type roller coaster. And a milestone coaster for me. I'm very lucky. I get to go on roller coasters all over the world. And that was my 700th roller coaster that I've ever been on. So cool to hit that milestone. One of the newer rides in the park is starting to spin over there. That's called the Endeavor. And I love the use of space here where they put this ride, this big spinning ride, right in the middle of the Cobra roll for the Tidal Wave roller coaster. Now let's talk a little bit about pricing here at Trimpers. If you want to get a wristband, $26 during the day, $30 in the evening, or you could just buy tickets and go on a couple rides. Now your rides are going to run you like something like Tidal Wave. That's going to be about $10. If you want to go on some of the smaller rides, it's going to be about $5 or $6. Trimpers also has a classic fun house here, the Pirates Cove. A couple of animatronic birds out front. One of the highlights for Ocean City for me is the Haunted House, a very classic dark ride right here on the beach boardwalk. It costs $6 to ride, built by renowned dark ride designer Bill Tracy back in the 1960s. And it's a long ride too. It goes on for a while. Some good scares in there, some good effects. I got spooked. But I love a good dark ride, and this is a good dark ride. Very reminiscent of the dark ride at Knoebels up in Pennsylvania. Big thumbs up for the Haunted House. We're now at the Jolly Roger on the Pier amusement park. Home to lots of different rides, from kids to adults to this haunted house over here. Rides for kids, rides for thrill seekers, a good mix here. They fit a lot of rides into a not very large area. Yes, they're stacked upon each other. Yeah, I love the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel, probably my favorite ride in the park. You get a great view of all of Ocean City. Nice breeze up there. You've also got a lot of spinning rides that, like this ride, I hate the power surge. Yeah. Hate the power surge. But other rides in the park are pretty...
thrill seekers.
I'm a thrill seeker.
Who doesn't like mind spinning rides?
All right. I'm like, some of these are more fun over here for me, like the Twister or the Crazy Cabs. Now this is probably, Crazy Cabs 2 is going to be a newer ride. Very compact, very fun looking.
All right, guys, we're going for any prize.
And of course they have plenty of midway games as well. The bouncing ride over there, that does look fun.
All right, last chance.
As you can see, lots of rides, little space. Now, if you do get a wristband, it does not include the slingshot, but it would include all the other rides. And you can get combo tickets with the other Jolly Roger park. Just want to throw in a quick addendum. The dark ride was very, very bad. Do not recommend. Don't buy a ticket for it. If you get the wristband, why not? But don't buy a ticket for it. Something I like about Ocean City, Maryland, there's not a ton of like corporate-y establishments as far as hotel goes. There's a ton of mom and pops, like here at Hotel Majestic, where they have a whole perch where you can just sit in rocking chairs. Right on the boardwalk is the XD Rider, a simulator ride. It's gonna run you about $10 a person, but something that's cool, they're showing 6 different simulator rides. Oh my gosh, they're showing Dino Safari 2, where you have to save Tony. Wait, no, that was Dino Island 2. Got confused. I know nothing of Dino Safari 2. Right on the boardwalk, you do have a virtual reality arcade. There are things from haunted houses to roller coasters to zombie shooting. Not really a religious person, but the sand sculptures on the beach are pretty neat. Another tourist tradition here. You've got old-timey photos. I like this one because there's like a dog and a squirrel that moves. Right here on the beach boardwalk is Fun City, which has a whole bunch of arcade games. That thing goes on for a while. Come on. Right on the beach boardwalk is another tourist town tradition, Ripley's Believe It or Not. I will say I love, all Ripley's have some sort of crazy wild architecture, and this one lives up to the hype as it looks like a shark has gone through the museum. It is really neat. Now if you haven't been to, oh yeah, it's an animatronic, it is moving.
I told you it moves.
That makes it even cooler. Both parts move. Oh my goodness. So Ripley's, it's a museum of oddities and collections of weird stuff. Gotta run you about $20 to go in, and I like them. I think they're a pretty fun time. Right nearby Ripley's, you do have another boardwalk style attraction, a mirror maze. You can buy combo tickets with the Believe It or Not. And like any good beach boardwalk, no shortage of arcades. In fact, they have two large ones right next to each other with Playland and Sportland. One cool thing about the Playland arcade, they got old-timey skee ball. Look at that. Very classic. Old Pro is another one of the mini golf courses here in town. I think it's a chain of them. This one is all like medieval themed. Kind of fun. It's a very long boardwalk here in Ocean City. So if you want to go from one side to the other, you can ride the tram for $4. We're currently at the Jolly Roger amusement park, which is home to rides, mini golf, go-karts, and a water park. Let's go check things out. They do have some adorable rides over here. I like the big swinging banana boat, as well as the, I guess the twirling monkeys. Now, if you're looking for a water park here in Ocean City, Maryland, Splash Mountain is the one for you. Actually has a lot more slides than I thought it would have. They got a half pipe slide, a water coaster slide, a toilet bowl slide, a drop pod slide. So if you're not familiar with drop pod slides, you go in that little capsule there, the door closes, they count 3, 2, 1, and then the floor drops out. They're terrifying, but a pretty decent looking water park. A little bit about pricing here at Jolly Roger. We opted for the daytime pass, which was $27. Got you admission to both the Jolly Roger on the pier and the one over here for $27 for all the rides you want until 1 o'clock. You know, from like 1 until 5 or from 2 until 6, something like that. Also includes a free game of mini golf. They do the same kind of thing in the evening times as well. Some of the other rides here, Barracuda, fun little roller coaster. Also kind of a rare one you get with no restraints. This sickening looking ride is the Heart Flip. You've got another giant Ferris wheel, and in my opinion, the best roller coaster on the Ocean City, and that is the Wildcat type roller coaster. Getting ready to go down the big first drop over there. There it goes. Pretty good value if you come during the day. At $27, 2 parks and mini golf. If you want to go on some go-karts while you're here in Ocean City, Maryland, Speed World looks like the nicest establishment. Look at this Cyclone kart coaster, one of the big multi-level go-kart tracks, and they've got a bunch of them here. The Jolly Roger area does have 2 different mini golf courses. One is Treasure Golf, the other is Jungle Golf. And they look really nice, like there's fun obstacles. The greens seem in really nice condition. We are now at Frontier Town, which is an interesting attraction. It's a campground plus a water park plus a Wild West town plus mini golf and arcade. Frontier Town is home to a water park. This water park will cost you about $30 to get into, but if you're staying here at the campground, you get in for free, which that's pretty nice. Also here at Frontier Town, they do have a high ropes adventure course zipline type thing. The attraction does have a very modern looking mini golf course. I think it's $10 or $11 to play putt-putt. There's an ice cream parlor here, most notable for this wonderful giant cowboy waving and holding an ice cream you can take your picture with. This building here is home to a very large and very modern looking arcade. Got some horses over there and the entrance to the little theme parky village type area. And in the little village area, they do shows, Wild West shows. When you go in, you get a whole times guide of what's going to be happening. Very charming. It's free to come in here. I guess the idea is free to come in and then you would spend money on food or souvenirs.
Cochise. Now, Cochise is an 11-year-old, 12-year-old Appaloosa. Now, you know, Appaloosa. Are you ready? Good boy. All right,
fun fact, this
Cochise.
horse was used in 3
All right, good.
episodes
Take a
of
bow,
season 9 of
bud.
The Walking Dead.
Come on, take a bow.
That's pretty cool.
All the way. Good. No.
I imagine this would probably be my favorite part of Frontier Town. We've got a saloon featuring, of course, saloon doors. And then regular doors. Oh, this is just adorable.
For $3, you can throw tomahawk axe. And he's getting a lesson. Even though he's throwing an axe, he was actually really good in Gatlinburg about this. Not quite as good there, but it was close. Got some wood there. And nope.
Now the most iconic food here in Ocean City is the Thrasher's French fries. That's what everyone said we had to try. And you can get them in 3 different sizes, including the large, which is like a popcorn bucket. And they're delicious. They're fresh cut fries. Been here over 90 years. Fill them up with vinegar and salt and all that kind of good stuff. They're delicious. For lunch right here on the Boardwalk, we're gonna get some food at Pizza Boy, which came recommended to us from someone on Twitter. Food looks pretty good. We got a chicken bacon ranch slice, a couple of garlic nuts, and a local tropical hazy IPA. We're eating right here on the beach. Ran us about $17. I love a tradition and I love dessert, so we're gonna stop here at Julio's Cannolis. Been here since 1967. And that cannoli, not cheap, runs about $5.50 for the cannoli, and now a live taste test from Molly. The noises sound good at first. Waiting for the words review, we got the thumbs up.
It was a really good cannoli.
There we go. There's a reason they've been here for 50 years. Gonna grab some food here at Dry Dock 28. Got some pretty fantastic looking appetizers here. Like little mini stromboli pizza roll things. And a plate of pierogies. So the one bar everyone told us to go to in town was Secret, which is this giant complex with a restaurant and a distillery. And one of our Uber drivers said it was like one of the biggest bars on the East Coast. So excited to check this out. So one thing that's really cool Secrets does, during the day, like in the afternoon, this becomes, I believe, like a big like DJ kind of day club, and everyone sits on their high tops in the bay here. Like we had to run and get roller coaster credits this morning, but that would have been a lot of fun. They have a giant indoor area as well. This is pretty awesome. There is a little microbrewery right on the boardwalk. So we've been to our fair share of breweries on the road trip, but this one, the presentation on their flight is amazing. It comes on this mini skateboard. We're gonna hang out, people watch on the beach here, listening to like early 2000s pop punk music. It's really wonderful. I might stop in for a drink here at the Brass Ball Saloon / Badass Cafe. There's a really quaint little place over here, the Brass Ball Saloon. The cocktails we got are wonderful. Molly, you got a frozen Oreo cookie slush. I got one of the specialties at the house, the Brass Balls Hurricane, which is made with fresh lime juice and fresh orange juice. They squeeze like with this machine right here. So it's delicious and pungent. And that'll do it for our time here in Ocean City, Maryland. I really like this town. It's a fun place.
It's a very fun place with the boardwalk and the beach and all the bars and restaurants.
Yeah, that's definitely the highlight for me. The boardwalk district with the attractions, the shops, the restaurants, the bars, all within that. And it's a giant boardwalk. Like it goes on for miles and miles. It's really well done. And there's so many hotel rooms and everything's so close to the beach.
Yes, I agree. My favorite food was that cannoli. That cannoli was so good with that cream.
Yeah, I mean, I like that. I like the pizza. I like the fries. And I just had a really great time. My favorite thing we did as far as attraction-based was probably the haunted house dark ride at Trimpers.
Oh yes, that was fun. In Seacrest, go to that bar.
Oh, that bar is awesome.
It's crazy.
That's one thing. That's the next time we go to Ocean City, I want to go during the day and go to that crazy with hundreds of people sitting in the bay like that on the high tops. That looked awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys, that'll do it for our time here in Ocean City. Also, that Frontier Town. That's really cool.
It is.
Man, if you're staying for if you're camping people, that's a cool place to go spend a weekend camping. All right, just wanted to throw that in there. But that'll do it for Ocean City. If you have any questions or comments about Ocean City, let us know in the comment section below. And thank you very much for watching this video. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. We got a lot of suggestions from you guys on Twitter, and that's how we found some of these wonderful places here in Ocean City. Thanks for watching.